Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show with Mike. T-Roy is here. What up, T?
How are you doing, buddy?
I'm doing better.
Oh, that's good.
Not from a back perspective. No, that's still fucked.
No? What makes you better?
Well, I'll tell you what makes me better. Did we talk about it on the air? Did I bitch about the whole global referral? And
I believe you did.
My appointment. I don't know. I never know what conversations we have off the air or on the air. But anyway, so they're like, oh, yeah, we canceled it, blah, blah, blah. And so I call my doctor's office this morning. I'm like, is this global referral come through yet? And they're like, no, call us later. So I just called 5 minutes ago. And they're like, yes, we have your global referral. We're going to fax it over to the pain doctor or whatever. I said, okay. And so I'm like, I'm good to schedule my appointment then? They're like, yeah. So I call over and they're like, now you can't schedule your appointment until we have it in our hand. I'm like, well, you scheduled it before.
Yeah.
And you didn't have it in hand. So whatever. I'm not going to argue with them. But I'm like, can you check? So they're checking and they're like, oh, we do have it. So we can schedule it. I was like, great. Thank God. She's like, when do you want to come in? I was like, earliest possible. She goes, okay, let's see here. We can see you August 31st.
Oh, that's a bit away.
I was like, I go, no. I said, I have a herniated disc in my back and it's fucking killing me.
Yeah.
I said, can you do anything sooner? She's like, maybe if you're willing to see a different doctor. I'm like, I don't give a shit what doctor I see.
Right.
I want to see someone to get the ball rolling.
Is he a hack or
Yeah.
am I in good hands here?
Yeah, whatever, And so she's like, hold on, I can do August 5th. I was like, okay, that still sucks. I'm like, all right. She's like, oh, let me check one more thing. I was like, okay. She's like, can you come in tomorrow? It's like,
all right.
I go, yes, I can come in tomorrow. She goes, you want 1 o'clock or 1:20? I'm like,
I'll take them both.
I go 1 o'clock. She goes, okay. Actually, I'm going to give you 1:20. I was like, fine.
What are we doing here,
What are we
lady?
doing? I'm like, you went from August 31st, not a minute earlier, to tomorrow at 1:20. Whatever fine.
Works, man.
So I'm on the schedule for tomorrow. So that all took place in the last 4 or 5 minutes. So
that does make you better.
Yes. It instantly, I feel almost a little bit better. Like, okay, at least I'm going to make some progress tomorrow with this. So
hopefully.
That's where I'm going with that.
As long as this doctor's not a total hack. I mean, it might be a bit of a red flag that you can get in there tomorrow. The real doctor's August 31st, and
she did mention
you can get in there tomorrow. But can you be here right now? I mean, he's wide open. He hasn't had an appointment in 3 days.
Yeah. Well, she did say that there was a cancellation. I was like,
right.
Because he's a shit doctor.
Oh, I got to see him again? No.
No.
Fuck that.
I'll take the August 31st one.
I'll hold out on this one.
Yeah. It's, we've often talked about somewhere out there is the world's worst doctor.
Exactly right.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Maybe he resides in Novi and I'm seeing him tomorrow.
Let's hope not.
Yeah.
Let's hope not.
Yeah. So, anyway,
well, congratulations.
Thank you.
That's a big win for you.
It's the small wins that I'm looking for.
It's all that matters.
That was a big win for old Mikey boy.
Attaboy. Start stacking them dubs.
Exactly. Now, before I forget and then get yelled at by the team behind the scenes, radiofor1.com. Mm-hmm. It's a place to go.
Yeah, all right there.
Merch is available. I want to see T-shirts flying. If you got the white one, it's time to get the black one.
Mm-hmm.
T, it looks great on you.
Thank you.
I love the black one.
It's very slimming.
The tank tops look amazing. Every girl that I've seen, and there's been a few of them that have posted pictures, I think they look awesome.
I've seen some smoking hot chicks in those tank tops.
Yes.
Absolutely.
It warms the cockles.
Biscuits. Yes, it does definitely warm the cockles.
Yeah. Sweatshirts. Before you know what fall's going to be here, you're going to want to have your sweatshirt.
Yep. Don't wait too long.
No, exactly.
Michigan, you never know when it's going to turn.
Plus, it's just a great way to support us. And we're going to be adding more stuff. We've got some sticker ideas and some hats and all kinds of stuff. So we'll get into that as we go. We got the sticker sent out yesterday.
Oh, yes.
So people should be getting those any moment today,
who knows
tomorrow.
How the post office is going. Could be 2 weeks. Who knows?
Yeah, I don't think so. I think they'll turn them around. And we left some notes in some of them.
Some of them.
A handful of them. So if you get those, feel free to post pictures of those.
Yeah, we'll see.
Little notes you got from me or T. Mm-hmm. Amazon link is there. Amazon Canada is there. A lot of people asking about that. Groupon. If you're a Groupon user like you are, T, please go to radiofor1.com. Just go through where it doesn't cost you any more, but it just gives us a little credit.
Every little bit helps.
And every little bit helps. We're scraping nickels from every corner we can to put this thing together. My Pillow is there as well. They're having a blowout on their sheets. They're percale sheets.
Holy
I guess
shit.
these are the, yeah.
Wow.
And I don't know if that's the ones I have and you have, but I love them. I absolutely love those My Pillow sheets. I'm not kidding.
Yeah, I believe mine are the Gizas, but I don't know the difference per se.
Yeah. These are
sure.
supposed to keep you cool when you want to be cool.
Ooh, that's
and
what I need.
Warm when you want to be warm.
Yeah, I sleep
like
hot. I run hot.
Do you?
Yeah, I'm a heater for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So get them there. Use promo code TDC, but they've got like, while they last, because they don't have unlimited supplies. And so go to My Pillow, click on the radio listener square, use promo code TDC. Deep discounts on all My Pillow products. Just use promo code TDC. Also, sign up. We can't encourage you enough. Become a Patreon member. It's awesome. There's a level for everyone. We're putting new content in there all the time.
Yeah.
We almost do a fifth show, basically on Thursdays and Fridays after the show with news we didn't get to this week.
Yeah.
There's all kinds of stuff there. Old
Try and fill in
stuff.
Exactly. The old catalog.
Yeah.
Is there?
Some of it. Ryan's,
Not all of it, yeah.
Ryan's dumping more and more in there.
Yeah, you can't just dump the whole thing there.
Yeah.
Yeah, spoon feed that stuff.
And there's a little something in there for Drew and Mike fans too.
We'll see. Yeah. Okay.
Just saying.
Surprise, surprise.
Yeah, there's a couple that dropped yesterday, I believe, and
Excellent.
more to come. So with that,
Check it out.
let's get on with it. How are you doing today, T?
Well,
Busted up.
Yeah, I'm still pretty rough. I had the day off.
Nice.
Although I still did a bunch of stuff, but
Yeah.
the back was just not cooperating really today. It was a relatively slow day. I actually got up and went into work. I got all the way to
that's the
work.
worst.
Yeah, and I was just kind of like hunched over, making it in there. Like, what the fuck, dude? I was like, I'm here. I don't know how good I'm going to be or how long I'm going to be here.
Yeah.
Just go. I'm like, good. I need to be horizontal.
Yeah. Perfect.
So, yeah. But you know me. I never have a day off.
No.
So just gave me an opportunity to get other things done.
Yeah, you're like the honey-do list. You know what I mean? Like someone's always planning something for you. Maybe it's you.
Wow. There's always things to be done.
Yeah, you've always got stuff going on, which is good.
There's always things to be done.
Yeah,
For sure.
Sometimes you need to take that day or two and just
Yeah.
try and get that back squared away because
Oh, yeah.
it's not good. You got to get in to see someone too.
Yeah, I've done that.
Yeah.
Been there, done that.
No success.
No.
Wonderful. Yeah. Anyway, why don't we get to some news? What's going on in the
Okey-dokey.
world?
What is going on in the world today?
You know, the guy that stopped the mass shooting in Indiana at what was it, Green?
I'm sorry, who? You mean the hero?
The hero.
Okay,
Absolute
yes.
stud.
Yep.
Why is that story just buried?
Oh, because it doesn't go along with their narrative.
It's crazy to me.
Exactly. They don't want people with guns. They want less guns, and that guy proves my point exactly. Of more people with guns, more qualified people with guns. Anyway, more good people with guns. Mm-hmm. Because guess what? When you take guns away, the criminals aren't going to listen.
Right.
So you're not. I know they're not taking away like everybody's gun. They're not coming and taking your handgun and all that kind of stuff. They're focusing on the assault rifles.
Yeah.
For whatever.
There's really nothing bad you can say about Eli Dickens, 22-year-old.
Yeah, nothing that I've
who
heard.
Fired off 10 shots, hitting the target 8 times.
Yeah, from a pretty
40
good
yards.
distance. Yeah, that's a number.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's no bullshit.
Nope.
And, that could have been, as we've talked about, a disaster.
Yeah.
If he plugged, a 3-year-old, a 2-year-old, and the mom,
Yep.
And got the target, but,
Sure.
some collateral damage in the meantime.
Yep.
Like, then you could poke holes in it and be like, but he didn't. He absolutely is a hero. This is so heroic.
I wish I had the story. I heard a thing that literally, like 15 minutes later from that, there was a police shooting somewhere else where the police returned fire and hit like 5 bystanders. I swear to God. Like at the same time, the police returned fire and they hit like 5 innocent bystanders.
Yeah.
In their melee. And then this guy clips him 8 out of 10.
Yeah.
Doesn't wing anybody.
Incredible.
Good
and
for
he's
him.
22,
Yeah.
15 seconds after the attacker's first shot. So this story, there's really no way to paint him as the villain with a gun.
I wouldn't say no way. I'm sure they'll find a way.
No, they're
somehow.
trying.
Yeah.
They're trying very much so. But from whatever angle you look at this, they should make a movie about this guy.
Yeah.
No matter how, I'll be honest. guns kind of scare me too.
Yeah.
I'm not dying to run around with a gun.
No.
I pull the trigger. They're loud as shit.
Yep.
Like I'm not a big gun guy.
No, neither am I.
Yeah. But that being said, I could appreciate the shit out of this story
Yep.
and what this guy did.
And that's fine. So maybe you and I don't need to have the guns. But
Right.
guys like that do.
And imagine if you're in that food court as this guy's bearing down on you with a rifle, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, like magic, like an angel,
Yep.
drops in and just starts blowing this. In 15 seconds, blows this dude away
Yep.
and stops it cold.
Yep, done.
You'd be sitting
Just
there.
empties that clip.
Yeah. Can you imagine, like, between bites, just like,
Right?
I was about to take one in the forehead until that hero.
Yeah. I wouldn't even know where it came from. Like, what just happened?
Yeah.
When I heard shots, I heard more shots, and then they stopped. I don't know.
Yeah. It's great. I feel like this should be getting way more attention. We know the reason it's not.
Yeah, I know. That is sad. But yeah, it should be. It should be the front page of everything.
Yeah.
Because when there's a shooter, it's the front page of everything for days, months,
Yeah.
weeks,
Uvalde, it's been a month.
Right. But this was a shooter. This was an active shooter in a fucking mall,
Yeah.
And
if you think he was done with 3 people,
oh God,
you're
no.
wrong.
No,
God
that's-
knows how many.
That's
he
how
could
far
have-
he got in 15 seconds.
Right.
Before he was neutralized.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
guy, fucking love him.
I do too.
Yeah, telling you.
Everyone
it was a
should
good
know
week
his
for
name.
Indiana guys.
Yeah, it sure was. Yeah, what was the other one in Indiana?
That was the pizza guy in the house on fire.
Oh,
Went in
yeah.
there and saved the kids.
What's going on in the water in Indiana? Making heroes.
Studs down there.
Yeah.
yeah.
A lot of heroes in Indiana.
Corn.
Yeah. A Republican representative from Seymour, Indiana. Do you know? Are you familiar with Seymour?
Can't say the name.
Yeah, me either. He's created a GoFundMe account for 22-year-old Eli Dicken.
Okay.
Dicken was at the mall with his girlfriend, blah, blah, blah. We've gone through the details. On July 17th, a shooter opened fire with a rifle at the food court at Greenwood Mall in Greenwood, Indiana. Jim Lucas, Representative Jim Lucas, posted to a GoFundMe account. Tragically, 3 innocent people were killed, but countless other lives were saved because of the heroism of Eli Dickens. Incredible bravery by acting without hesitation to engage the shooter. Eli neutralized the threat, ending the deadly force situation. He's retained legal counsel. Dicken has.
Yeah, well, probably smart because somebody's hell. The guy's family's probably going to sue him
Yeah.
for.
You're probably not wrong.
I'm not wrong because they're going to say
Wrongful death suit?
Yeah, well, he wasn't. This Dicken was not in danger. You could say that he wasn't pointing it at him, so he shot that guy in cold blood.
Yeah. Good luck with that argument.
I mean, yeah, but
I ask for your contribution to help Eli's legal and financial challenges that lay ahead of him. Every penny of your donation goes to Eli to be used for his legal defense, counseling, potential time off of work, or whatever financial challenges he may be faced with. The
let's
account,
just make sure he's got a lifetime supply of ammo.
yeah, right.
Let's just make sure
get him
his
some more
bullets are not
guns.
cheap these days. Let's
right.
make sure he's stocked up.
He's already raised more than $62,000. It's not too bad.
No, it's a good
But
start.
the problem is, it's going to be in like one newspaper in the nation.
Yeah,
this
right.
story.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It's not like
Yeah, the firefighter, the pizza guy in the fire, that's $500,000 because it was on every news outlet
right
whatsoever. Right.
for 2 days in a row.
Exactly.
This one's going to be on Fox News and Daily
That's
Mail.
it. Yeah.
And that's it. You're not going to hear about it from anyone else.
That's crazy.
Attorney Guy Relford is representing the 22-year-old, called his client a true American hero who saved countless lives.
Real American hero.
Because we want to respect the ongoing criminal investigation by the police and take time to honor the 3 innocent lives lost, we won't be making any comments on Sunday's events until after the authorities' investigation is closed. Now, we have seen time after time GoFundMes get shut down for going
Yes.
against their community standards.
Yep, absolutely right.
My guess is they're going to try to find a way to shut this GoFundMe down for going against some sort of community standard, some loophole bullshit.
I mean,
Because it seems like the good guy, they're not interested in helping the good guy.
well, the only difference here is the guy that he killed was clearly the bad guy. If you go back to like the Rittenhouse thing, they didn't want to act like those were the bad guys that got killed. That they didn't
You mean the
deserve.
pedophile, the wife beater, and the
Insert tagline here.
Right.
Those people.
those people?
Yeah, so they didn't want to act like they were the bad guy. So it wasn't good guy kills bad guy. That wasn't the situation. This is good guy kills bad guy. This is irrefutable.
But don't they have stuff like we don't want our GoFundMe's to in any way encourage violence or like something about violence?
Yeah.
And I mean, it's a shootout.
Well, if it does get shut down, it's just another reason to start that go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should. Go fuck yourself would be hilarious.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, I don't know what.
Well,
it's just a hosting site. I don't know why I mean, they don't do anything. They just host it and they hold the money and
Yeah.
then they take a lot of it.
Yeah.
Make a shit ton doing it.
Yeah.
It's not even that complicated of like a site.
And then they get political, which is the biggest bullshit about it.
Yeah. This one you might want to stay out of, guys. You don't. Everybody's got money. You just take it all.
Yeah. Yeah. We should look into starting Go Fuck Yourself.
I think so.
Yeah.
We have to
How
change that
we have-
name, but it's
I don't
probably
think
already
so.
gone. No, I mean it's probably already taken.
GoFuckYourself.com.
Yeah, I bet it is.
Here's what people are doing with this. So it's very hard to find a spot where you can criticize Eli for his actions, right?
Yep.
Sonny Hostin, The View co-host, is an attorney, and she downplayed the heroic efforts of this 22-year-old.
Did she?
Yeah.
Oh.
She described Dickens' actions as lucky and noted that he had a gun at the mall in the first place, even though the shopping center was a no-gun policy, has a no-gun policy. With that Good Samaritan thing, listen, I was trained when I was at the Justice Department in firearms, and I was trained in defensive firearm training. It's very hard to hit a moving target. It's hard for people that are trained to hit a moving target. It is very lucky that Good Samaritan hit that moving target in that way. And he had a gun permit, but he wasn't supposed to be in the mall with a gun. So he broke the law, even though he was a Good Samaritan. Well, how did the murderer get in there with his gun?
But yeah, it was
Because
exactly.
it's a no-gun zone.
Right, exactly.
Mall.
It's weird how
Sonny.
that seems to be where that happens the most.
Yeah, you mean soft targets people know
Yeah.
aren't protected?
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
but that's weird because she's
Schools,
mad at the hero.
Churches, things like that, where
Yeah.
people aren't armed to the teeth.
Yeah. So yeah, it's really hard to figure this out because he broke the law. I don't think he broke the law, by the way, but it's a mall rule.
No, well, I don't understand. There's some weird discrepancies with that as far as this constitutional carry thing that he had, that he was under and that they changed, and
He had a
whether or
permit
not-
and he didn't even need one.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know if but there's still no gun zones or whatever, gun-free zones that you're not supposed to have them in.
Yeah.
I mean, clearly, right. Again, that's a joke because the only people that listen to that are, the law-abiding citizens.
Right.
The good guys with guns.
Right.
The bad guys with guns don't give a shit about that stuff.
You imagine if that day Eli had left it in his car because it was a gun-free zone and he followed the rules.
Get to the door, there's a little sign with a pistol with a circle and a slash through it. And like, oh, shit, I'll be right back. I'm going to run this back out to the car.
Yeah.
Can't have it.
The hero did not need a permit per an Indiana law that took effect July 1st, just days before his life-saving action.
How about that?
Yeah. But according to his lawyer, Dickens did indeed have a permit for the gun. His attorney, Guy Relford, has disputed Hostin's claim. It certainly has no effect whatsoever on his ability to use force to defend himself or to defend other people in the mall. He checks all those boxes as perfectly as he possibly could. The attorney explained that if Dickens carried the gun into the mall and was asked to leave for doing so but did not leave, then he could be charged with trespassing. Of course, that never happened, and the mall has already praised him.
Yep.
So, but you can see how the media is trying to do him dirty.
Yeah.
Like, instead of finding, they love to find a way to make Michael Brown a hero or George Floyd a hero.
Exactly.
But they're just looking for any little cheap shots they can take at this kid. Yeah. When anybody who looks at it goes, oh my God, thank God this kid was here.
Should name like a drink after that guy or something.
Yeah.
Well, maybe a hard cider.
Yeah. I could go for an Eli Dickens right now.
Yeah, a good Dickens cider.
Fuck yeah.
Who wouldn't want one of those?
Yeah, Dickens cider's great.
Definitely. Yep.
Yeah.
It's got legs.
Yeah.
Spread them.
Oh, man. Let's see. Chicago's mayor. I'm sorry to bring her up. The Ghoul.
Speaking of Chicago, I'm going to see them tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're great.
I don't think I can name one song.
25 or 624.
Okay. I'm sure I'll recognize a few of them.
Oh,
I
you
put
will.
them in like the air supply category, something along that lines.
They're a little more substantive substantive than air supply.
All right. Email coming. But yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. I'm not. I don't celebrate the entire catalog, so I'm not sure exactly what we're getting into. But
Yeah.
we'll find out.
God, pull up Chicago's.
No, I want it to be a surprise.
Really?
Yeah.
I guarantee it.
I'm sure
you're
I'll
going to be
rec-
impressed.
I will. I'm
Their
sure.
horn section alone is legendary.
Can't wait.
Legendary
Can't wait.
horn section.
Listen, if you're still playing and headlining shows, you're good.
Yeah.
I've learned that a long time ago.
Yeah.
If you're still touring, you can play.
Yeah.
And you're going to be entertaining. So.
Anyways,
Anyways,
I think you're going to be really impressed.
back to Beetlejuice.
Yeah. Oh God. Jesus. So, Chicago Mayor and Ghoul Lori Lightfoot proposed $900 million to $2.2 billion Hail Mary offer to convince the Bears to stay at their home stadium for over 50 years. However, the Bears stated in a press release earlier they would not consider any other efforts, even for their any other offers, even for their home stadium, Soldier Field, noting that they were set on moving to another location 30 miles away.
All right. Getting out of the city.
Yep. Wonder why.
No idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As part of our mutual agreement with the seller of that property, we are pursuing alternative stadium deals or sites, including renovations to Soldier Field, or we are not pursuing.
Is that the oldest active stadium? Football stadium, anyway?
What about Green Bay?
Lambeau, probably right around there, yeah. Yeah, it might be. Yeah. It's just a question.
Yeah,
It's
a good question.
one of the only. I mean, it's one of the few that are still around for sure.
Didn't they renovate the shit out of it?
Well,
though?
they
Like,
put
just a few
the
years ago.
yeah they put the spaceship on top of it, made it goofy, like the suites and things they added to it because that
Right.
wasn't a thing when they built it.
It sounds like the Bears are planning to move to Arlington Park, longtime site at Churchill Downs.
Okay.
Thoroughbred racing in Arlington Heights. That area experiences well below the national
Hey, it
median.
is.
Soldier Field is?
Yep, the oldest one, 1924.
Okay. Yeah.
Let's see, the five are Soldier Field 24. Okay. Wow. Lambeau Field. Take a guess when that was. Obviously, after 1924.
34.
57.
57. Okay.
And then Arrowhead 72, New Era
I
Field.
almost said Arrowhead.
I knew it wasn't that old. That's
Right,
one of the older
right.
ones, but it's not that old. Soldier Field's like a dinosaur, like 1924 fucking dinosaur.
Yeah, they got Wrigley too.
And then the Superdome, but didn't they have? Isn't that gone?
Superdome, Houston?
Yeah, no.
New Orleans.
Yeah, but
Well, it got all fucked up at Katrina.
yeah, I
but
thought they got a new one, or they just fix it.
I think they just fixed it, and the Saints played on the
All right.
road for
Yeah,
2
75, and
years.
then Hard Rock Stadium 87 for the Dolphins. I thought that was a new.
Hard Rock Stadium in '87.
one. Maybe they renovated it or something. I thought they had.
Yeah, that
brand
was
new
Joe
stadium.
Robbie. Wasn't it Joe Robbie Stadium?
This is
When Marino's career was going on?
perhaps I'm getting lied to here, but that's what it's telling me on
Yeah.
the old interwebs.
So yeah, Arlington Heights has one of the lowest crime rates
That's
in
a
the
good
country.
place to go. Yeah.
Yeah. So they're like, fuck it, we're leaving. City of Chicago comparatively suffers from very high crime rates categorized by record numbers of shootings.
Yeah.
Along with the Bears statement, Lightfoot Beetlejuice Ghoul revealed to AP News that the team refused to meet with her. Even so, Lightfoot hasn't slowed on her attempts to further negotiations. Beetlejuice Ghoul explained in Monday's press release that the $900 million to $2.2 billion would cover 3 different renovation options that could result in either a fully enclosed stadium. Sounds like you're hassling them now.
A little bit.
They've said no to your advances.
They've politely declined your offer.
You can kindly fuck off now.
Exactly.
Ghoul.
That's the next move.
Yeah. You know what? When the lady you're asking out just goes, "Ugh, God, fuck no, I don't want to go out with you."
Well, it starts with, "Oh, that's sweet, but I have a
Oh.
boyfriend," or
Yeah.
"I'm busy," or
Yeah.
"No, thank you."
Yeah.
And you keep asking. It's like,
Keep
go,
it.
go fuck yourself.
It's like,
Get out.
dude, if you looked in a mirror, you fucking Beetlejuice looking
Stay in your
ghoul,
lane.
you ghost. So yeah, but she's not. We could give them a fully enclosed stadium, a dome stadium, or multi-purpose stadium suitable for soccer games and concerts.
Nobody wants to come to your city.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to go downtown.
No.
Period.
Yep. Sort of it, right?
Yeah.
So much so that the Bears are like, yeah, fuck this.
Yeah, if Wrigley
it's gonna
wasn't
be
so
run like
historic,
this-
they'd probably be getting the hell out of there.
Yeah.
Although that's north side. That's probably not too bad over the north side.
Yeah. White
South
Sox,
side,
on the
White
other
Sox. Yep. Time to go.
Lightfoot noted that the first two options were proposed with the Bears in mind. I would hope so. If you're trying to encourage them to stay in your city, I would hope that.
Yeah.
She asserted that the Bears would save an estimated $1 to $1.5 billion in costs if they remain with Soldier Field rather than moving to Arlington Park. Gould also launched a website, Reimagine Soldier Field.
Awesome.
Okay, dude, you're not taking a hint. Okay?
That's how bad your city is. They'd rather pay $1.5 billion to get the fuck out of it.
Get away from you. As part of her last-ditch effort to win back the Bears, the site offers downloadable digital renderings of desired renovations. Look, enough.
Take a hint.
Okay, do we need to get a restraining order? Do the Bears need a restraining order from fucking this ghoul?
That's what's coming next.
It's like you're just calling in the middle of the night, driving by the stadium at all hours of the night.
Right.
Like, bitch, we all know what a stalker idiot girlfriend looks like.
Bears going to have the Packers call. All right, stop calling them.
The Bears are one of the latest to leave the city. Several multi-billion-dollar companies have left or are planning on leaving, including Citadel, the hedge fund company. These business owners are all reporting rising crime rates along with social issues is what's prompted their desire to leave.
New York City's getting the same way.
Yeah.
They're getting the hell out.
I think the most people, I thought I saw a headline today that said the people that are moving to Florida the most are coming from New York and Chicago.
I would believe that.
Yeah.
Sure, why not?
So don't go fuck up Florida now.
No.
Ron's got things handled. Ron's
He's in a good place down there.
Yeah. What would you estimate the Bears' value is?
Oh, God, it's not even real money. It's so hard to...
I know, you're right.
It's so hard to even put a number in that
What do you think the Lakers were bought for like $12 million?
Yeah.
And it included the stadium and a ranch?
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean?
Now it's $1 billion. So, it's not even real money. But I'm going to just ballpark it and say $750 million.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I think the Cowboys were valued at $5 billion.
Oh, billion?
Yes.
Oh, I was thinking they were like 1.5 to 2.
No, like $5 billion for the Cowboys.
See,
According
like
to
I said,
Forbes,
it's not even real money. It's monopoly. It's arbitrary.
According to Forbes 2021 NFL valuations, the Bears are worth $4.1 billion and had $370 million in revenue. That puts them at 7th on the list of the most valuable NFL teams.
How is that even possible? How do you generate that much revenue?
TV deals.
Still, I mean, but still.
Don't they share everything? Each franchise, don't they split it?
I think,
Whatever comes in from TV rights. I don't think, like, if you're a great team, you make more money than the Lions.
I
think they all share in everything.
It's like that Live tour. Like, they're putting out so much money that they can never get it back. Like,
yeah,
I don't understand how these
they don't give a
franchises
fuck.
are worth this much money. I mean,
the Saudis.
No, the franchises, these NFL teams and stuff.
Yeah.
I just don't get how it's worth that much money. I mean,
well, when you're talking about licensing and retail, and,
I guess. I mean, it's got to be
parking
there,
and.
I mean, but just think about your payroll, your staff alone.
Yeah.
Not to mention, the facilities.
Yeah.
The clearly the salaries that you have to pay. I mean, you're 100. What's the salary cap? 120 million, 150 million, whatever that is, something crazy like that.
Yeah.
A year, like. So, I mean, it's going to cost you. 200. I don't know. I don't even know. A fucking $500,000 a year to run. So or billion. I mean, well, whatever. I just don't get it. It just doesn't add up to me. It doesn't compute. So I said it's not real numbers. It's not real life.
Yeah. Yeah. By the way, what a weird story. Staying in the NFL for a moment. Did you see anything on Kyler Murray today?
The
homework,
the loophole in his contract.
Yeah.
Thing in there. Yeah.
This guy's kind of become an asshole, hasn't he? Like
I was never a huge fan myself, but
no, me either.
Yeah, I don't know where that all stems from. I remember, what was it? It was the end of the season last year where he deleted all of his.
Was he the first one to do that? Unfollow the team and blah blah blah.
I don't know if it was the first one necessarily, but
I thought he was the first one, and then Deebo Samuel did that to the 49ers this offseason.
Well, I mean, maybe it's been done in the past. I don't know. I've never heard about it.
Unfollowed on social media,
yeah, right?
It's just so stupid.
I'm breaking up with you.
I'm deleting every picture that you're in. If your logo's in any of these pictures, it's deleted.
Changing my status.
Yeah. God, it's just so petty.
I know.
It's just such a selfish attitude.
Well, maybe it was a negotiation tactic. Who knows?
Yeah, but dude, you're gonna get yours.
You would think.
You're gonna get yours. What is like pulling this move makes you as the leader of the franchise, right? If you're the quarterback in your going into your 4th year, you're the leader of the team. Like, what message does this send?
Well, I'm not sure that I don't think that was their first choice.
What?
The fact that they just signed this deal now.
Yeah.
I think they were shopping. I think they were looking for other options. I don't think that they want that was their first choice.
Kyler?
I think they would have locked him up immediately if that would have been the case. I think the free agent market sucks this year for quarterbacks especially.
Yeah.
And I think they held out, see if they could get something different. Didn't.
Yeah.
And so then if you're going to re-sign him, then you got to act like you're a guy. Here's your big deal, you know.
Yeah.
But
he's traveling
you're a
down
douchebag, we're gonna give you some homework.
Yeah. Well, he's traveling down the Mike Vick path, is what it sounds like.
Yeah.
And by that I mean Mike Vick didn't watch film.
No.
Mike Vick was just so talented.
Such a freak athlete.
That he could just do it.
Yep.
But what did it cost him a lot.
Yep.
Cost him any chance at a Super Bowl.
Yep.
Like the Matt Staffords of the world, believe me, are going into work at 4:00 in the morning and watching film all day.
Yep.
And then practicing and then going home and watching film for 6 hours.
You have to.
Yeah. That's what Brady's
That's
doing.
how you become elite.
Mahomes is doing.
Talent will get you so far.
Right.
But hard work is the difference.
Yeah. And you shouldn't have to put that in a contract with any of these guys.
You wouldn't think so.
This should be, like, I can't even imagine, the type of NFL quarterback wouldn't understand what that level of competition is and what their job is.
Well, here's the other thing, too, is that it popped into my head as I was thinking about that. Because it is weird. There's been clauses in people's contracts for other things, weight clauses, things like that.
Sure.
This one's different a little bit, but it goes back to where it wasn't their first choice.
Yeah.
And so it's sort of.
Are you sure about that? Because
I think so.
I mean, it's a 5-year, $230 million deal.
I understand that, but they don't have a choice. They didn't get anything better.
Yeah.
They didn't get anything done. You would have given him that deal right off the bat.
Yeah.
If that was what you wanted, if he was going to be your franchise player, if he was the future of your team, you would have just locked him up.
Right.
You would just gave him that deal. We wouldn't be going into training camp now just signing this deal. And
Right.
you wouldn't have this garbage attached to it. But I think it's a fucking bailout plan for them in a way. It's an out clause for them.
Right.
They can possibly try to use to get out of this if the situation arises.
Yeah. So his contract has an addendum in it requiring him to review 4 hours of game film per week throughout the season.
And that is so minimal.
Dude.
I mean, yeah.
We review 4 hours of fucking game film a week during the NFL season.
40.
Right. Failing to comply would result in Murray being deemed to be in default, according to the contract language. The consequences of being in default aren't clear. What is known is that he must complete the 4-hour study sessions each week following the completion of training camp through the end of the season, excluding bye weeks. He's required to review the material provided to him by the club in order to prepare for the club's next upcoming game. And he will not receive credit for any of the studying if he's doing so while being distracted.
Exactly.
So what does that mean? You've just got film running in the background while you're making dinner?
Yep. You can't be on a phone, can't be on a tablet, can't be playing video games, which
Yeah.
is the real issue with him.
Yes.
Of what I've heard is that he's a
junkie.
He's an addict. He's a video game addict.
Yeah.
Like every waking minute that he's not doing that, he's just playing video games.
Right.
And we're like, okay, that's not gonna do it. And like I said, that's why I think that they're going to be able to track it, and they know somewhere, somehow, he's going to fuck it up.
Yeah.
He's not going to be able to do that for 4 hours a week for 5 years.
Yeah.
And if and when they want to use it, they got it.
Yeah.
They got the out.
I love it. They put these in the articles. It remains unclear why the Cardinals felt the clause would be necessary. Does it?
Does it?
Really?
Is it unclear?
No,
really?
It's unclear?
Huh.
No. Reports are he's a fucking junkie video game addict and can't stop playing.
Yeah, I'm going to go with work ethic.
Yeah.
It's just a shot in the dark.
He's always been the best athlete on any club he's been on his entire life.
Yep.
So this is the Mike Vick syndrome.
Except now.
Except now he's in the NFL. And he was never accused publicly of failing to prepare for opponents, a process that typically involves a significant amount of film study. Some quarterbacks not only watch game film, but also help produce individual versions designed for specific teammates, reflecting their individual assignments.
Yeah. But this is above and beyond. This is outside of all the training camp stuff and the practice facility and everything that they already do in-house. They just know that he's not doing anything extra.
That speaks volumes.
It does.
To have this clause in there and have it get out.
Yep.
This is
once they sign it, all that stuff goes public.
Does it?
Yeah. Like all the numbers. I mean, that's why when somebody signs a deal, you know what it is.
Right.
Normally, there's nothing in there that's worth reporting on.
Right.
But the amount of money and how much guaranteed and all the details.
You
of
would
it.
think they could keep something like that private. Like this getting out there is embarrassing to the franchise,
Yeah.
and it absolutely calls into question his work ethic.
Yeah, but I don't think. I mean, they can't.
No,
Because like I said, I don't know why exactly it goes public, but that's why you can look up everybody's contract numbers.
Yeah.
Because you can look into, I'm sure you can find all the details to it, but that's really the only thing that matters is the financials of it generally.
Right.
But there was Eddie Lacy, I think I remember, was a running back that had like a weight clause. That he had to be under a certain weight because he would go in the off season and just fucking balloon up.
Yeah,
and just eat Twinkies all fucking.
There was another
summer.
guy that happened to just
I'm sure there's
like
been
a week
multiple.
ago, where they were apparently all pissed off. He came in like 260. His playing weight was like 225.
Yeah.
I can't remember who it was. They're calling it bullshit. He was calling bullshit on those reports, but who was it? It's a big name.
I'm not sure.
Showed up for camp, whatever.
Just out of shape. Well, it just shows you're not taking it seriously.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. An old quote of Murray's from, 2021 New York Times article. Yeah, real old quote. We're going back to those high school quotes. He said they did a profile him, maybe revealing, I think I was blessed with the cognitive skills to just go out there and just see it before it happens. I'm not one of those guys that's going to sit there and kill myself watching film. I don't sit there for 24 hours and break down this team and that team and watch every game because in my head I see so much.
Yep. Well, there you go.
That's not the quote you want from your starting quarterback
Generally
in the
not.
NFL,
Nope.
right?
Exactly.
That's something a high school kid might say.
Yep.
But NFL quarterback, even if you believe that,
Yeah.
no.
So that's why, again, like I said, I think there's all those little red flags. Is he talented? Yes. Is he the guy? No. He's undersized. He's, whatever
He's
the
the
issues
fastest quarterback in history, I think, to 70 touchdowns and 20 rushing touchdowns in 3 seasons.
Okay.
Something like
Yeah.
that.
I mean, I'm not saying he sucks.
Yeah.
But like I said, I've never really thought he was. I don't know. Well, and he's also in that Cliff Kingsbury offense, just a West Coast running gun, slinging, whatever, chucking the ball all over the place,
Right.
and then running him too. But that's irrelevant. But the that goes back to my point that they didn't want this guy necessarily. That they were trying to find another move to get rid of him, to trade him, to find a better option, a cheaper option, whatever it was. And it was just the wrong year to try and do it. They might have been in the Russell Wilson market. I don't know how those all how that all shook out.
Yeah.
And when that fell apart, I don't know.
Yeah.
But then once you're stuck with them, then you got to give them the deal because you can't give them a shit deal.
Right.
All right, we're going to give you
$50 million for 1
We're
year.
going to give you the franchise tag for your 5th year. Like, no, it just doesn't work that way. So once you got to do it, you got to suck it up, and then you got to do it. But then you put a bailout parachute clause in there like that.
Yeah.
To
Like, hey man, he's not watching his film, so
and they will have one person that does nothing but verify those 4 hours undistracted.
Yeah.
Every week.
Yeah.
And the second
an hour a night for 4 days of the week.
I mean, listen,
give me a break.
It can be to the point where if he's watching the film and he answers a phone call or he sends a text, he could be in violation of that.
Right.
Not with no distractions.
Yeah. Yeah. Jamarcus Russell, did you hear? He was apparently like this. Shocker.
Yeah.
I mean, flamed out. Wasn't he a #1 overall pick? Or
I think so, yeah.
Something like that by the Raiders.
Yeah.
And I never liked Jamarcus Russell. Coming out of college. Is it LSU?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I was like, nah,
Don't see it.
But yeah, apparently the coaches there, they believed he was neglecting his film studies.
Yeah.
So they started sending him home with DVDs, blank DVDs.
Never hear the story.
And then he'd come in the next day and they'd be like, so what'd you think of the game film we sent home with you? He's like, it looks great, coach. Looks great. They're like,
Yeah.
Yeah. Bet
Well,
it does.
any of those plays you want to get rid of? Nope, all of them.
No,
they all look
like
great.
them all.
Let's set them up.
Yeah.
Hit me this way. Woefully unprepared over here.
Yeah, that's fine. That's when we're at our best, team.
Of course, winging it. That's what we do. We don't need to just watch game film. We're just uber talented. That's what we do. That's
right.
It's God-given talent over here. Yeah, I got a message from our guys over at Zotford and Holly. Gabar and the gang at Zotford still have interest rates as low as 2.9% for up to 72 months, and you know that's good. But these rates can't last forever because as the Fed raises rates, these smoking hot deals are gone. So if you want the best deal in the D and the lowest rates possible, go see our boy today. Zotford has all kinds of new cars in stocks like the F-150, Bronco Sport, Escape, Edge, and Expeditions. Studs over at Zotford and Holly always make buying and leasing fun, fast, and easy. So check out their sick deals and sexy inventory at dealsinthed.com.
University of Michigan.
Dun, 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 dun.
They're standing by a speaker that they had.
Okay.
Medical students walked out.
Did they?
Yeah. Yep. Walked out of Dr. Kristen Collier's keynote speech over her pro-life beliefs.
Okay.
So she believes, pro-life advocate.
Yep.
Students knew it and stormed out of the place. Video, and we'll look at it here in a second.
Was that the point of the speech, or
Nope.
just the fact that she has that stance?
Just has the
in
stance.
her background.
Yeah. Just has that belief. There's no part of the keynote speech
Okay.
at all. Had no intention of mentioning that.
These entitled little twats.
Yep.
Unbelievable.
So dozens of incoming University of Michigan medical students at their white coat ceremony walked out of the address over her pro-life views. Michigan Medicine Director of Public Relations, Mary Mason, said that Collier, a pro-life assistant professor of medicine at UMMS, was chosen as the keynote for the 22 white coat ceremony based on nominations and voting by members of the U of M Medical School Gold Humanism Honor Society, which is comprised of medical students, house officers, and faculty. The white coat ceremony is not a platform for discussion of controversial issues. Its focus will always be on welcoming students into the profession of medicine. I think every student that walked out, you should just close the door to them.
Yep.
They clearly cannot be objective and,
No.
and just do their job as a medical professional.
Yep. Was it Yale Law or Harvard Law or wherever that
Yale.
one was? Was it Yale?
Yeah.
It sort of did the same thing. Had the little tirade and the tantrum.
Yeah. And the lady was like, you know what? Maybe this isn't the school for you. And they got all bummed out
Maybe
of that
this isn't
too.
the profession for you.
Mason emphasized that while Collier never planned to address the divisive topic as part of her remarks, the U of M, University of Michigan, does not revoke an invitation to a speaker based on their personal beliefs. At the same time, the spokeswoman highlighted the university's commitment to providing high-quality, safe reproductive care for patients across all their reproductive health needs, including abortion. You want to see the students?
Oh, I would like nothing more.
Yeah, go ahead and play on that.
I've been to University of Michigan.
Yeah?
It's not top-tier talent.
Yeah. You mean
Quality.
looks-wise? Here she is. She's going to speak.
Good afternoon.
Someone with opposing views of mine.
What a moment. Oh, what a moment.
What a bunch of...
I mean, that if that doesn't send a message right there, I mean, I don't know what does.
Yeah, look at that old white guy walking out, too. He better have to just take a piss
Exactly.
right now. Sit down, sir. Nice mask, clown.
Oh, yeah.
Have a seat,
Well,
pal.
that's Ann Arbor. I'm surprised any of them don't have it on.
Yeah, right?
So,
How pathetic. How is this not... Like, you would think at orientation, day one, it would be like, okay, let's go over a few things.
yeah.
Free speech matters.
Yeah, that's important.
That's part of the Constitution. That's your God-given right.
Yeah, is it one of the most important things in college diversity?
Yes.
That should be of all in every aspect. Sex, gender, race, religion, opinion,
Opinion.
beliefs.
Yeah.
You know, All of it.
Like, believe it or not, sweetheart, not everyone's going to hold the same exact position you hold. Yet we still have to kind of make it work together.
Yep.
We don't just get to kill people or ignore people or not offer them the type of care they deserve because they're older than you and have a different opinion than you do.
Yep.
On something that literally every person in the country has a different view on. It's 50-50 probably. Like half your fellow man disagrees with you completely. The other side, half your fellow man and woman disagrees with you vehemently.
Yep.
So what do?
And you're a medical doctor.
Yeah.
Like, this should be 100% like you
Yeah.
should be the most benign of them all.
Yeah.
In a way.
My doctor was
People,
very
humans,
clear on this.
That's it. You shouldn't have an opinion.
Yeah.
I mean, you can have an opinion, but it should never affect your day to day.
My doctor, when I was talking to her, it was the day after. I had an appointment with my doctor, Dr. Mihawk, the day after the abortion.
Stop giving away free plugs, man.
Yeah. After the abortion ruling.
Yeah.
And she was like, I was like, so, what did you think about that? She was like, I'm too fucking upset to even talk about. Like, she said that. And I was
Yeah.
like, whoa.
Just don't, Mike. Just
Just
fucking don't.
And she came from a totally different place. And I understood it. I totally got it. When she's like, you have no idea the level of people that can get themselves knocked up
Yeah.
that should never carry a fucking baby to term.
Amen to
and
that.
she has to play.
Yep.
She's on the front row of that. So it's not just like, oh my God, what an inconvenience for me. I don't want to have a fucking kid. Just laser it out of me. Like there's a spectrum of people across the board that you don't want them having kids.
No, fuck no.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely not.
But, that's where I said, but at the same time, you have to be able to be a professional and understand that not everybody's going to hold your view.
Yep.
So storming out of them, like you need to be taken seriously if you're going to law school, especially if it's Yale or U of M medical school. Not easy to get into.
Yep.
How do you not have a global view that fully understands? Look, there's a giant swath of this nation who is going to agree with me on some things and totally disagree with me on things. And I can call them stupid. I can call them fucking uninformed, misinformed. But that's them.
Yeah.
I can do me.
Yep.
But like, what am I missing here?
It's a tantrum. That's what it is. It's show.
You shouldn't be able to have a tantrum
Pomp
in
and circumstance.
at
That's
U of
what it
M,
is.
though.
You would hope not.
Especially going into that field.
Yeah.
If you're going into fucking underwater basket weaving courses, whatever.
Right.
And,
Well,
Elizabethan fucking poetry studies. Yeah.
I mean, is there any more liberal, grounds than colleges and universities these days?
No.
I mean, that's the breeding ground.
It's the holy
these days.
grail.
Right. So, I would expect nothing less.
Yeah. I did
I
like.
don't respect it, but I expect it.
Yeah. It's just sad. I would think that there would be consequences for behavior like that because it makes the school look weak too. I thought what the school said was good though. I don't find myself agreeing with the University of Michigan. There's such
very often.
liberal fucking statements always. It'll be interesting to see how Harbaugh's treated this year.
Yeah.
By the fan base because he was very pro-life.
Yes.
In his comments.
Yep.
So we'll see. But we have received both positive and negative feedback on the choice of our keynote speaker. The White Coat Ceremony is not a platform for discussion of controversial issues, and Dr. Collier never planned to address a divisive topic as part of her remarks. Our values speak about honoring the critical importance of diversity, of personal thought and ideas, which is foundational to academic freedom and excellence. We would not revoke a speaker because they have different personal ideas than ours. It's a great statement.
It is. It is.
We'll see if they have to walk it back.
Yeah, right. Exactly. It'll probably. They will. I'm sure they'll. Well, what we really meant to say was. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know where this. I don't know where this ends, man. I just don't know when we lost tolerance.
Yeah.
For each other and
Yeah.
opposing viewpoints. I just don't know where it went off the rails.
Yeah.
But we did. I mean, clearly.
Yeah.
And I don't know how you ever get it back.
I don't either. I think the trans thing is going to have a startling realization for the country. As more people are forced down this road, I think you're going to get a grinding halt on the brakes at some point because they're going way too far, way too fast.
Yep.
And, I've even got a story about it, Shock. But these stories you don't hear about. And when they leak out, a lot of them are behind a paywall and not many people see them.
Yeah.
And they'll shut these things down because it doesn't fit the narrative. But, I underwent gender transition surgery. Here's what the media doesn't tell you.
Okay.
By someone named Scott Nugent.
Nugent.
Nugent. Okay.
Here we go.
A Nugent. And
Yes.
it's spelled Nugent like that, not like Ted Nugent.
Well, do you not remember the Scott Nugent?
Was it Scott Nugent?
Yeah, then we figured that out from the.
Was he in the What is a
What
Woman?
is a Woman? Yeah, I don't know if it was Scott, but it was definitely Nugent.
Was it new guy or
Dude, yeah, that was Nugent.
Nugent? Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe it's
Because
him.
we talked about the spelling, like it should have been N-U or whatever, but it's N-E-W.
G-E-N-T. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Look it up, Scott Nugent.
Okay.
And see if it's the same guy.
Go ahead. All right.
It always cracks me up.
I know. You got to throw them in there. Oh, all right.
Fuck. All right. I'm
Sounds
getting there.
good. That sounds good.
I'm getting there. Yeah. Yeah. See if you can pull that up. But
Let's see. Go ahead.
anyways, and it's a rather lengthy article. But
N-E-W-G-E-N-T, like
Yes, sir.
legit Nugent.
yes, sir.
Yeah, okay.
I'll know what he looks like immediately.
Let's see here. I won't play the videos. Oh, yeah. Here you go.
You got a picture of him there?
Yep.
Is that him?
Yep. Isn't it? Yes.
Boy, oh
yeah,
boy,
with the big old fucking lady hips
Yeah.
sitting there on the chair. There you go.
Oh, yeah. Showing his
There you
arm.
go, right there. That's
Good call,
That's
T.
where they grew my dick.
Yep.
Right there on my arm.
Yeah.
That's the
So
one
they
right
made him
there.
a dick.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you just can't get rid of the middle-aged woman.
Oh yeah, the
hips.
saddlebags. Yeah. Poor guy.
This poor dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Isn't it suck when biology doesn't go along
Yeah.
with
Hey,
what's
listen.
going on in your head?
Yeah. But whatever. But he doesn't identify as saddlebags, so
Yeah.
it shouldn't matter.
Yeah.
Right?
It's like, sir, your cankles are a dead giveaway. I'm sorry.
Dead giveaway.
So I awoke confused. Where was I? What happened? And why was I lying on the bathroom floor soaked in whiz mixed with blood?
Oh boy. Okay.
As I wiped the urine from the inside of my legs, I reached for something to help me to my feet, still unaware of where I was. Too weak to stand alone, I leaned forward onto the countertop for stability and looked into the mirror. Who was this middle-aged man staring back at me? Where was Kelly? Where did I go? What had I become? I felt Kelly on the inside, but within a matter of months, who I was gone.
Oh yeah. It don't take long.
Dude, that realization. Oh, like, big mistake. Big mistake.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gotta be a real kick in the fake dick.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He's like waking up, like thinking it's a dream. Like, where my titties go? My titties are gone.
titties.
Oh, I had gorgeous, perfect titties.
Yeah. I'm gonna jack off this forearm cock. It doesn't work. I had passed out again from the pain of having 6 inches of bacteria-infected hair on the inside of my urethra. See this. Here's the thing. Here's what happens, T.
Actually, when you said 6 inches, it took a weird turn after that. Like,
Yeah.
I expected the way it was. Go ahead.
So I think they have to like roll up and so they have like a vagine mountain.
Yeah.
And then they just kind of staple a fake dick on top of it.
Yeah.
They look horrific.
Gorilla glue that thing right on there.
Yeah, they look horrific.
Yeah.
But when you start fucking with pussy lips and inverting them and
Tuck
stuff
them
like
in
that,
there, yeah.
pubes still grow.
Yeah.
And they grow
Whoa.
into you. Yeah,
Well,
that's a
or,
problem.
Or
and then
you
it
take it
gets
out of your forearm, right? Then they take this, they roll it up into a dick, and then you got your
Forearm
hairy urethra.
Yeah, yeah.
Was that just an excuse to say that he had a 6-inch cock?
What, 6 inches of bacteria-infected hair. Yeah.
To say I'm
Yes.
at least 6 inches?
I'm at least 6
I'm
because
at
it would have
least
been
6 inches,
It would have
'cause-
been from his forearm, and you could see when he's holding it up. He's pointing out like, "Dude, I got a fucking club down here."
Yeah.
Doesn't work, but they roll it up and the hair starts growing inside.
If you're going to tell that story, would you be like, 9 inches of infected hair?
Yeah, 12 inches of infected hair, thick infected hair too. The infection, inside my urethra. This time, the infection was so severe that I had a silicone tube placed in my arm deliver IV antibiotics. Every morning I woke to the pain. It took everything I had to get dressed for work, hobble to my car, enter the hospital, and receive my IV antibiotics. Survival itself became a struggle. Just 15 months prior, I had undergone a phalloplasty. That's the fake dong.
Throw a dick under.
Yeah. Yep. Slap one on there.
The old phallic.
Yep.
Yep.
A female-to-male bottom surgery in which doctors created a phallo using skin harvested from the arms and legs. So he
got a little extra.
Yeah.
Take the cock from the arm, take the bag from the legs,
Yeah.
something like that.
You added an extra big tip.
Yeah.
With his leg. Thick tip.
Well, a real good mushroom head on this thing.
Pungent.
Do you get
purple.
to design your own dick?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. A little curvature. Can I put the vein wherever I want it? I want it to throb.
Yeah.
Let's see. This marked the 6th surgery I'd undergone within 2 years. It was the most traumatic of them all, and it begun to endure the crippling pain associated with the side effects of a surgery I was told would be routine. Yet, despite the dangers of such serious medical procedures, surgeons who enter the field of transgender surgery need little to no specialized training. Doctors looking to expand their horizons can essentially make a trip to the local office max and have a sign made saying, transgender surgeon, hang it on the wall and poof. The transgender craze will supply them with a line of patients begging for surgery. Instantly, they have insurance companies approving $50,000 procedures with profit margins mirroring brain surgery. No questions asked. These surgeons have the LGBTQ force shield to protect them from any criticism, as well as an army of activists to rationalize any negative publicity as transphobia. These unqualified surgeons hide behind LGBTQ ideology to dodge medical malpractice cases because trans surgery is considered experimental, and without a set baseline to compare results, lawsuits are almost impossible.
Of course.
Many top-rated surgeons in the world refuse to conduct transgender bottom surgeries, not because of bigotry, but because they know the risks associated with an elective surgery marred by an incredibly high complication rate. However, for surgeons accustomed to making $300,000 a year for appendectomies and other less complicated procedures, the allure of increasing their salary instantly by performing gender affirmation surgeries can often be impossible to resist.
Yeah, why not?
This is like the plastic
Money,
surgeon
money,
making $20
money.
million a year,
Yeah.
just fucking up ladies' faces all over the country.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah.
They're getting paid more than anybody. Those guys are cleaning house.
I found the saddlebags
Yeah,
for you.
yeah,
Look at those
there you
things.
go.
Look at those.
Yeah, not many men that are
No,
shaped like that.
No,
Sorry.
that ball don't lie.
Yeah, sorry, Scott. New gent. Ball don't lie. As I experienced, many of the doctors taking part in these surgeries are content to ignore the complications associated with them as long as the money comes in. Yep. The complications associated with my surgery have rewritten the date on my tombstone. I've shortened my life with this decision, and I think about my future grandchildren every day, knowing I may never meet them. I ache for them. Does this sound like a woman or what? This quote
Exactly.
sounds like something a
Yeah.
woman would say. Sorry, Scott.
Indeed.
I ache for them, and in my head, I'm constantly saying, I'm sorry, my babies and future grandbabies. I'm so, so sorry.
Wait, what?
Because he's not going to get to meet him, because he's going to be dead, so he's sorry. He's so sorry. And yeah,
He's got.
it sounds like something a woman would say.
got-
No
he's got-
offense, Scott, but
He's got kids? All right. I'm just curious
Yeah.
how that worked, but okay.
yeah, well, I think he transitioned at 42.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's
So
right. This
he-
was late in the game. That's
yeah, he
absolutely
could've
right.
spit out a few
Yeah,
kids.
he had him first. That's right. I remember that.
This is where it gets scary to me. I remember the indoctrination and the unease as I began the surgery roller coasters. And when looking back, embarrassment falls upon me. How could I have been so stupid at 42 years old? As I deal with and try to recover from PTSD, I can still vividly recall the start of it all. My eyes felt heavy, but the bright white walls of the surgery clinic kept me alert as the IV drugs started to take the edge off. You'll be fine, my fiancée Lynette said.
Oh, that girl.
But something inside me told me differently. Something inside me screamed at me to leap off the gurney as the nurse began to unlock my hospital bed to wheel me.
If
into
you
the
record
operating-
podcasts
Oh,
and
shit.
videos remotely with River,
Sorry.
My bad.
Oh no, that's all right.
What was that?
It's just I was prepping something else there, and it auto played on me.
Oh
Those
yeah.
sons of
Skip
bitches.
the ads.
Yeah,
you
no,
go.
eventually.
So I wanted to leap off the gurney as the nurse began to unlock my hospital bed to wheel me into the operating room. Lynette could see I was anxious and squeezed my hand harder. The gesture comforted me, but deep down I felt troubled that she was so eager to see me wheeled into that surgery room. She wanted that dick.
Yeah. Oh,
That's
yeah.
what Lynette wanted, right?
Yeah. Pump that thing up.
Yeah.
Get that Reebok pump.
She's like, yep.
Give it to me. Give it.
Come on.
Give it an extra pump for me tonight.
I'm going to put my dick in.
Right.
I'm going to put my dick in.
Yeah, you get like, what do you want to play the back nine? You take a little out of it, you know.
Yeah.
You want to go hard to paint. You give it a couple extra pumps.
Extra pumps.
It's nice to have that control.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be amazing.
Right.
Yeah. So she wanted that dick, no doubt about it, with my dick.
Yeah. That good old lady dick.
Yep. I wanted to tell her my fears, but instead I smiled at her, hoping at any moment she would say, "Baby, I know you were doing this for me, and you don't have to because I love you anyway, just the way you are." Sounds like something a woman would say. Yeah. Scott needs to take some man classes.
Yeah, right.
You know, that's something that most men wouldn't say.
Looking into this thing going forward, if we're going to keep this up, there should be some classes involved.
Yeah.
Just because you think you want, like, you don't
You're starting at infant level.
You don't know, right?
Yeah.
We got to get you up to speed.
Yeah. That's a great. We should open a course, dude.
You're not kidding.
Seriously, if they're falling for this bullshit, we could open a course like, look, ladies.
Yeah.
You claim you feel like a man.
Before you go through
I'm
with this,
telling you.
hold on. Let us man you up.
Yeah.
Before you go chopping them titties off.
Yeah.
Before you get the elbow dick.
Here's how you
thrown
behave at
on
a
there.
bar.
This is what you're going to need to know.
Yeah.
This is how you want to score box. We'll tell you.
Yeah.
You know, don't get all emotional.
Yeah.
Don't talk so fucking much. You know, things like that.
Yeah.
Shut it down.
And Scott, I appreciate you trying to be a man. Welcome to the class. But when
Yeah.
you say stuff like, "Baby, I know you're doing this for me, and you don't have to because I will love you anyway, just the way you are." No man on planet Earth no actual man would ever say something like that. So that's a failing grade.
Yep.
Okay. So welcome to the class, Scott, new gent.
Right.
But
you just had a pop quiz and you failed it.
yeah, you failed miserably. You acted exactly like a woman would act, and
Yeah.
and think and say.
Yeah. If you want to make this convincing, we're going to have to take it to the next level.
Yeah.
Right.
Just slapping some testosterone and growing a fucking thinly weird beard.
Nope.
Does not
Doesn't
a man
cut it.
make.
Exactly.
Right?
No, you could have a fucking gorgeous set of tits, and if you act right, you could pass as a man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not about how you look; it's about how you act.
Oh, we gotta bullet point this and really come up with like
I think we could. I think
what
there's-
makes a man a man.
Yep.
You know, we're gonna have
Okay.
to bring in some other experts.
Yep.
You know, but this has legs, dude. We could open a
think so.
course
Yep.
for newly transitioned female to male, and like, look, if you're gonna go down this road, you're gonna need some help.
Ladies, if there's anyone out there that would like to volunteer for the opposing class of how to teach how to be a woman,
Just a lady. We'll
Yep.
call it just a lady.
yeah,
And you can't get into a fucking screaming match at
Right.
a. You know,
it's ma'am,
it's ma'am.
ma'am.
It's
Like,
ma'am, like-
see, that doesn't cut it.
You know, you failed. Sorry.
Well, back of the line.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I've seen so many male to females go into a fucking rage.
Right.
Was it one of the Arquette ones?
Oh yeah.
And it was just like, what the fuck are you looking at? Like flipping tables and shit. It was like, nah, your man's showing.
Exactly. Put your
man's
man
showing-
back in your pants. Put your man away.
Quit bringing your man out in public, dude.
Okay. Yeah. No, I think that's actually. I think there's real potential there.
I mean, like, for real.
Yeah.
If you teamed up with a clinic, we just want to see him post-op, and then we're gonna help him along, and
We can make it just.
like
We can make it.
sincerely.
We can make it an online thing. That's it.
They can ask us questions like,
$49.99. Learn how to be a man.
you know, it's like,
Before you chop them titties off, go see howtobeaman.com.
yeah, and we could you know, push buttons, see if we can get him to cry and be like,
Oh, of course. That's the pop quiz.
yeah, your lady's showing right now,
Yeah. Right.
sir. Your lady's showing a lot.
You look fat in that dress. See the reaction to that. If you say, I don't give a shit. All right, you passed.
Yeah.
Gold star for you.
Yeah, if a guy comes up
If you stomp your feet and cry and go change your outfit, you failed.
You failed. No, you're not a man, sir. I'm sorry. No, you failed miserably.
Right?
You got to learn how to talk shit with your buddies, okay?
Right.
Not talk shit about your buddies behind their back.
Yeah.
like women.
Don't ask directions. Ever.
These are the traps you're going to fall into. Okay?
Exactly.
These are the pitfalls that are coming, and you need to know how to. You ask directions from fucking anybody. You're showing your man again. You're showing your woman again, sir. Your woman's showing. You look fat in that dress. If you have an emotional breakdown, your woman's showing.
Yeah, sorry. I like it. Like boot camp.
So yeah, let's stop. So I wanted, but by the time I came to my senses, so terror grew inside me until all at once it hit me. I tried to lift my body. Terror.
Oh,
yeah.
All right.
I tried to lift my body to protest and say, stop, this is wrong, but it was too late. Neither Lynette nor I said anything. By the time I came to my senses, the drugs had taken over. So he wants to jump up out of that bed.
Nighty-night. Nighty-night. You just have a little sleepy sleep.
Yeah.
We'll see you on the other side.
The last thing I felt was the piercing cold of the metal operating table as the anesthesiologist said, count down from 100, sir. Sir. Yeah.
Whoa, whoa.
I attempted to muster enough strength to say, wait, I'm not a sir. This is wrong. But all I admitted was the inaudible flicker of my eyelids, fighting to stay awake as my mind raced. I wanted them to stop. Then it all faded to black.
Ugh.
It had only been 2.5 months since I started taking testosterone shots.
Save my pussy, please.
Please don't fill the gash. But the transformation had already begun taking place. Almost instantly, my usual self-assurance, one of the critical components that made me an ultra-successful business sales executive, was slipping from me. I wondered why. My confidence and cocky air made people look up when I spoke at a sales presentation. I commanded attention. It was my sincerity, though, that made me different. My decline in confidence started almost immediately after my first injection of testosterone, and it took several months to realize that I had stepped back in conversations. In sales meetings, I stopped raising my hand, inquiring about strategies. The reality was that even though I had dreamed of having been born a male, thinking of how much easier my life would have been, I was not a male.
Well, he went from being like a super butch chick, probably.
Yeah.
Command of the room.
Yeah, farting in front of people.
Right?
Yeah.
So just this total pussy little gay guy.
Yeah. With saddlebags.
Want to buy some stuff?
I'm selling some
No,
stuff.
you know what?
if anyone
Okay,
wants
that's
anything.
okay. No? Okay, that's a no. Okay.
I dreamt of being, so you could be like the most male female.
Yeah,
Or the
right?
most
Just
female
fucking-
male.
Right, just dumb as shit in there, just commanding it, right?
Yeah. Just walking around in shit kickers.
Ronda Rousey and shit, just
Yeah.
in the room, commanding attention.
Yeah, flicking
Look at me when I'm talking to you, bitch.
flicking dickheads when you walk by. And then you turn into the most effeminately
Yes.
small man.
Right.
And it's like,
No, you lost me there. Sorry.
yeah. I dreamt of being the ultra. Honestly, I feel very bad for
I
this.
did too, of course.
You know, I know we're making fun,
Oh,
and
that's
if he
what we
heard
do.
this, he would probably take a lot of offense to it.
I mean,
I honestly feel bad for him.
I do
'cause
too,
you
but
could
we're
see
not
this
wrong
coming.
either.
No, I know. But you could see this coming. This is the point. And there's way more of these stories than you realize out there.
Exactly right.
And, you know, that's why I hope they keep burying these stories, because that's where you're going to get the breaks when it's a few years away, but you're going to have.
It's coming.
And for every one that goes, oh my God, it was the greatest decision I ever made, there's going to be another one that it's the fucking nightmare of nightmares.
Yep.
So I dreamt of being the ultra boy my father wanted, the king in our family who would have had it all. I would have been the alpha male, placed upon a pedestal, decorated with footballs, motorcycles, money, attention, dirt, and everything else I loved.
Dirt.
Instead, who I really was became accepted, not celebrated, and I was painfully aware of that.
Well, no, it wasn't even dick.
Huh?
It's like dick. I had that backwards.
He got a dick.
We got a dick, right?
Yeah. So what did you get wrong?
I was saying he wanted dick, but he
doesn't.
He wanted
He
a
doesn't.
dick. It's like
He wanted to
for
have
him,
a dick.
Yes.
Yeah, not sit on a dick.
Yeah, I said that wrong.
Yeah. Despite finally starting to embrace my uniqueness, I was unable to resist the fantasy of what I was told medical transition could accomplish. The complications and hurdles were skimmed over, and my embrace of what I thought was self-acceptance was not established enough to fight the dream I had played in my head constantly as a child. At 42, when the medical industry told me I could be born again male, I believed them.
Yeah. Oh, it's gonna be great. You're gonna love this. No. Are there any
See, you
side
fall
effects?
into that woman.
Don't worry about that. It's so rare. You're going to be fine.
Yeah.
You want a dick, right? You want to be okay. We
We'll
can
make you
totally
one.
do that. It's going to be great.
How big you want it?
Yep. I will let you design it.
Yep.
Well, you can touch them and play with them and pick which one you want.
How about we drop a couple grade A eggs down there too? Give you a nice big old hefty bag of molds.
Good strong bag.
Yep.
We can put a nice fucking luscious V of hair on your chest for you.
Hell yeah.
And you up proper.
They could get, you know what would be good is if you took the containers with silly putty in it.
Yeah.
Those are nice egg shaped.
Okay.
You could drop a couple of those in there. They'd be squishy.
That's a big ball.
It's a big bag, yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you're going,
Okay, yeah.
you got shit to make up for, man.
That's true.
You were abroad for 42 years.
That's right.
And when they say you can be born again male, I believe them. Your woman's showing again.
Could you imagine
if gullible woman would fall for that, right?
What if you were a chick your whole life and you fucking sucked at hand jobs? Couldn't give a good hand job to save your life.
Yeah.
And then became a man and couldn't get yourself off.
Ooh. That would suck.
That would suck. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. It would have to because it won't stroke.
So pronouns were changing. People at work started to stare, and I was painfully aware. I began doubting myself and felt held back. I wanted to talk to Lynette, but she wrapped herself up in what my transition did for us as a couple, which supposedly fixed everything on paper. There was also nothing available to help me on the internet, in books, YouTube videos that detailed the emotional side transitioning.
No, regret doesn't exist. It's not a real thing.
No, only joyful transgender people who'd been magically transformed could be found. The happy, lighthearted salesmanship of medical transition and its blunt reality don't match up.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Doctors and medical transition proponents don't prepare you for the transition-related PTSD or any of the multiple hardships because it is considered transphobic. I want to tell my story so that others can hear what the medical industry is too afraid to say out loud, that gender transition surgery is not the magic solution that doctors, the media, and culture describe. I learned from this experience that human beings can be convinced of anything if rendered at the right time, the right way, and by the right people. I am no exception. Now I want to protect others from the same lies that I fell for because the truth is worth it.
Yeah, you would think so.
Yeah, it's tough, man.
It is.
It's tough. Got that video up there?
I did. Yeah. Well, yeah. I streamlined the process there, but this is what I was talking about.
Yeah, this is the one you mentioned yesterday. It came across, I think it was on Daily Wire.
Gross.
Yeah. This is the New York City minister.
Yep.
Robbed at gunpoint.
Did it get into the backstory or something of how he became sort of famous of the subway incident and all in the story?
He blamed this on the subway incident. Like, did he turn someone in that shot someone on the subway?
I did. That's why I was hoping maybe they had some details on it because I
do.
glossed through it. I don't know exactly what it was. It was something. There was like a shooter on a subway or something like that, and he stepped in like.
Whitehead said he believes the robbers targeted him after he helped turn in the suspect wanted in a deadly subway shooting in May.
Okay, well, maybe he narked on. I don't believe that.
I think it's because you're obnoxious flash
I
cash
think it was because you were.
lifestyle.
Yeah, it probably stems from that because you were all over the news, flashing your shit.
Yeah.
Your gold, your diamond, your watch, all your shit, and they were like, "Oh, this dude's
WWJD, man.
Yeah,
Right?
He would jack you on your service.
Yeah.
Right?
Jesus was known to like flash cash and like make it rain.
Absolutely. Yeah.
He was blinged out,
It
right?
was very, very showy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I remember of Jesus.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
he's following the good Lord's
exactly right.
footsteps.
Yeah.
New York minister was robbed. It's Bishop Lamar Whitehead.
Lamar M. Whitehead. You know that because it says it right on the fucking screen.
Yeah.
What does that say?
Lamar? Is it Lamar? Lamar
M. Whitehead.
Yeah.
Ironic, isn't it?
Yeah. And he just looks like the biggest grift in town.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like he found a way to make his. Uh-huh. And these guys blinging out in the name of Jesus is just has to be the fastest fucking bullet train to hell.
Yeah, I would hope so.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
He's live streamed this service on Sunday. Bishop, he oversees the Leaders of Tomorrow International Ministries. He was preaching the morning's cult sermon when multiple armed men entered the church's facility. I don't want my parishioners hurt. I've got women and children here. As I got down, one went to my wife and took all her jewelry, and he had a gun in front of my 8-month-old baby's face. took off my bishop's ring, my wedding band, and took off my bishop's chain. And then I had chains underneath my robe, and he started tapping my neck to see if anything else.
My bishop's chain.
Bishop's chain and bishop's ring. Fuck out of here, man.
You know, I mean, I have mixed feelings about this. I mean, it kind of warms the cockles of my heart in a little, you know. But again, this is somebody getting robbed. But you know, fuck around and find out. Like we talked about, those guys that sit around flashing all their cash and then they get jacked for it. Like, what the fuck do you think was going to happen, dude?
No one got hurt.
No one got hurt.
But if you're just, you know, helping people in the name of the Lord,
the name of the Lord,
you're wearing $400,000 worth of jewelry around your neck.
Well,
I think you could be doing more to help the little guy.
Where'd this money come from there, Lamar?
Yeah, Lamar.
Let's watch this thing.
Yeah,
I love it.
yeah.
How many of you have lost your faith because you saw somebody else die what you about to go through? Yo. All right. Yo, all right.
Down he goes.
Nobody move.
Oh, here they come.
Yeah, they are. I wish they would have adjusted this camera.
Well, I
better.
want to know if that was intentional. If they moved that camera, I had this question before. If
No,
they
I think
moved
I don't think it moved.
the camera.
No, I think it's just centered right on that.
Oh no! What? The camera moves.
Does it?
Wrong one. Camera moves. It does. Right when he goes down. So I don't know what. Right there. See? But now I don't know if they do it. So it's like, all right, we're not going to. So
I think everyone's just panicking. Whoever's sitting at that camera.
Well, maybe it's just. I just thought maybe they went in there and they moved the camera so like they can't watch them fleece the dude.
Yeah.
And because my question was like, fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
Nice
if
move.
they moved it 3 inches
yeah, so
like
that
that.
you can't like get a good look at me while I'm down here tapping these chains.
Yeah.
That was my question. Because then all of a sudden, like, here I go. Because like this guy, then this guy goes by, right? So there, he's doing his thing.
All right.
Okay.
Shit. Look at that chain hanging down.
Right. Oh.
I love the guy in the corner here too who doesn't
Yeah,
move.
he doesn't
a
move.
muscle.
That's what I said. All right. I go.
Yeah.
His producer or whoever that is doesn't even flinch.
He's
right?
like, yeah, shit, whatever.
Right.
Shit.
Looks like he's in on
Think
it.
you're gonna scare my black ass? You best think again.
Inside job,
Shit.
motherfucker. I can spot one from a mile away. You were in on it, sir.
He's like,
You're not flex. Or he's just broke as shit. Like, fuck you gonna do to me?
yeah.
I got nothing. I got 12 cents in my
there.
pocket, man.
If you think you're gonna catch my ass on camera looking like a punk ass bitch,
Right.
think again.
Drop shit. Goes back, picks it up.
Diamond watch was too heavy. I dropped it. Look at him. He looks like a statue
exactly.
back
Look
there.
at him. Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
Y'all motherfuckers ain't scared. I ain't scared of shit.
I would consider that a person of interest.
Carl, go. Next.
Right. We have some questions.
You can fast forward a little bit. I like the woman at the end when they start getting up and stuff. She's like,
Figured it out.
something about the fucking iPad.
Just stay. Don't move. Come here. Come. Go to your mom. Go. Go. Oh, Jesus.
Ballsy. Just going in and robbing a church.
Stay there, okay?
Yeah.
Although, man, I know you haven't been there in a minute, but you see those plates they pass around, man? That shit gets yoked out. Those things go, yeah.
It's an exit.
When you go to the, ones like I went to, the Fox Theater style,
Yeah.
balconies and shit like that, like 5,000 people.
Yeah.
Everybody's throwing wads of cash in that thing, sending it down the aisle.
Sit. Oh, they stopped it. Yeah, one of them drops an F-bomb in church.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, you get robbed. Shit, there it goes. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get robbed. I mean, that justifies it as far as I'm concerned.
Dropping an
Sure.
F-bomb in church?
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah. So, yeah, $400,000 worth of jewelry stolen. I wish I could say I feel terrible about that, but you know.
No, exactly. Like I said, I'm a little conflicted on that one because there's just something about that makes me chuckle.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you've been robbing people for a long time, my man.
Yeah. Yeah. And you'll make it back. Your grift will continue.
Exactly.
Tax-free status.
Right.
Yeah. These people are so obvious. I don't know how anyone falls for this garbage.
I know.
And I'm not talking about overall religion. You know, I'm talking about specifically these dudes.
That's right.
That shit.
Right.
Yeah. $400,000 worth of jewelry. My bishop ring, my bishop necklace. Yeah.
No, that was just your ring and your necklace.
Yeah. It was just your $100,000 fucking chain, idiot.
That I got because I was a bishop.
Because I've been taking all your money these
exactly.
years. I can afford all this
It's
stuff.
from the people.
Yeah.
Hey, this part of the show is brought to you by your insurance expert. Are you paying too much for health insurance? Are you uninsured? Health insurance can be confusing. Nick Matthews from Your Insurance Expert is an expert in health insurance, life insurance, and Medicare, so you don't have to be. Call Nick Matthews at 248-914-1173. That's 248-914-1173.
Thank you, Nick. Matt Gaetz.
Rapey
about him.
McForehead or whatever?
Rapey McForehead,
Yeah,
exactly.
absolutely.
He's doubling down. He really thinks he's Trumpian. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Yep.
it's a good observation yesterday.
Thank you.
That these guys are getting emboldened now.
That's the only chance they have.
Yeah.
Is to try and embed with him and use
Talk
that.
shit.
Yeah, use that base.
Right.
To get behind them, because other than that, they're just fish out of water.
Right.
Yeah.
And you know that to be true because if you look at their comments, things that they would say publicly pre-Donald Trump,
Yeah.
they're very much politician-like.
Exactly.
Blah, 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 blah. And then Trump, who's been the same obnoxious fucking asswipe his whole life,
Now they're all bombastic and
you know,
shit.
he comes plowing through the door behaving like this. Well, it's legit from Trump because he's been the same clown forever.
Yep.
He's always been that guy. Always. Matt Gaetz, shit talking as a politician, like
His shit jokes.
Yeah.
Although one of them was pretty good, if I remember. It wasn't bad.
it's not bad. And I don't hate this because I agree with him.
Yeah.
I observe this myself. Like, wow, what is going on with these protesters?
Yeah, I
Where
mean,
are they growing these fucking things in a field somewhere? This is heinous.
Podcast host, I think it's okay to point that out.
Right.
As a politician, probably not.
As a politician not named Trump, at least.
Yeah.
Trump's going to do that.
Of course.
But
yeah.
But he's doubling down. And, you know,
Oh, man. Matt.
so there's a reporter here. I don't have her name. But he was asked to explain his comment. It's like, I think he did a pretty good job of explaining his comment.
Okay.
His comment explained itself.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Let's have your retort there, Mr. Gates.
Excuse me.
Yeah,
what I
explain
thought-
what you said and what you meant by that.
Well, I'm very pro-life, and I make no apology for it. And I'm grateful that Roe has been overturned and that Dobbs is now the jurisprudence on abortion. And I find these people who go out in these pro-abortion, pro-murder rallies odious and just like ugly on the inside and out. And I make no apology for it. I don't believe that every person who disagrees with my perspective on life is an ugly person, but the ones that are out there protesting and marching outside Justice Kavanaugh's
ones I see
home,
on the TV
trying
sure
to
are.
threaten the court, trying to impose a night of rage on our nation's capital, which is what they advertised. That's just it's just pure ugliness. And
I
see
wouldn't
that
bang them
ugliness
even if
on
they
the
were
inside,
16.
I see it on the outside. You know, even in the horrible circumstance where an abortion may happen, it is nothing to celebrate and it is nothing to cheer.
Is it safe to say that based off of your comments, you're suggesting that these women at these abortion rallies are ugly and overweight?
Yes.
What do you say to people who think that those comments are offensive?
You're ugly and overweight?
Be offended. Good for you.
Yeah. I mean,
The reporter. What are you saying? That you think these people are ugly and overweight?
No,
Yeah.
I've said it very loudly and clearly many times. Yes,
It's exactly what I said.
Have you seen the video?
Well, what about people who might be offended? Do you think I give a fuck about those people? Be offended.
Right.
Good. Yeah.
They're not. Even if I apologize, they're not going to accept it. So you
Yeah.
can all fuck off.
Yeah.
Right.
In May, when the draft Supreme Court decision leaked, Gates made his disdain for their activism clear. How many of the women rallying against overturning Roe are overeducated, underloved millennials who sadly return from their protest to a lonely microwave dinner with their cats and no Bumble matches? That's not bad.
No, that's what I said. There's been a couple of good lines in
Yeah,
there that you just can't argue.
You know, unfortunately,
The
you can
no
always.
bumble matches is fucking great.
Yeah, that's great. Unfortunately, you can always hit him with the kid fucking thing.
Yeah.
Which sucks. But he's just I mean, if he's just willing to piss into the wind on that
Yeah.
and not care.
No, well, right.
You know?
And again, that lost some juice. So
Yeah.
you keep
They
throwing it
came
around,
out
but-
hot with that, too, originally.
Yeah, they wanted to take it
It was
down
like,
to Chinatown quick.
Yeah.
And they didn't.
And they hate him. They hate
that's-
him because he's rich. They hate him because he looks like Butthead, Rapey McForehead.
Yeah.
But, you know, if he doesn't give a shit about that stuff.
Right?
Yeah. Let's see. I thought Subway had a pretty good promotion here. Have you heard about the Subway series?
No, like Subway, the restaurant?
Yeah.
They're still...
Footlong, man. Jared still
You can't
represents
say-
them, right?
No, clearly not. You can't say that anymore. The only footlong Jared's getting is big black dick.
Yeah. No, I'm pretty sure Jared is still the spokesperson for Subway. I think.
It's got to be.
I mean, that remember with the giant pants and stuff?
$5. $5 foot long.
Subway will give away free sandwiches for life. I think this is a great promotion, by the way.
Okay.
I really do.
I'm listening.
For anyone who agrees to get a foot-long tattoo of a logo of their new Subway series promotion.
A foot. Oh, just okay.
So they're having a block party in Vegas tomorrow, where 9 people will be eligible to have DJ Tamba, a 2-time winner of the Ink Master reality TV series, or someone from his team draw a tattoo of the Subway series logo, which is kind of cool. I mean, it's like a shield
Okay.
Subway series, you know, so it's not like a foot-long sub.
Well, that sounded like it had to be foot long.
It's got to be 12 by 12.
Okay. Well, that's not a foot long. That's a foot around.
Yeah. It's a big-ass tat.
I was gonna say, can I make it look like a dick and just like tattoo it on the inside of my thigh?
No.
Can we do that? Just have
Nope.
Subway written across it.
Anyone who agrees to get a tattoo of a 12 by 12 tattoo of the logo on their sternum or back will receive free sandwiches for life. A 2-inch by 2-inch tattoo on their wrist, bicep, or foot earns them a free sub for a month.
Jesus Christ, for a month?
Yeah.
The fuck? I mean, if you're gonna do it, yeah. I mean, that's
A 3 by 3 tattoo on their shoulder blade, forearm, or calf will win free sandwiches for a year.
no. The only way I mean,
For life?
yeah, the only way I do it is on the back for life.
Couldn't
That's
you
it.
just get it removed later? What are they going to do? Check in with you
No,
every
you
month? And
you
see if-
could, but I mean, whatever. It's a funny piece, but I wouldn't put that shit on my body on any level for a month or a year. The fuck out of here.
Yeah.
But for life, maybe.
See, here's what they do. The person who gets the footlong tattoo will receive a one-time payment of $50,000 worth of gift cards.
Oh, that's it?
Shouldn't you have like a gold Subway card
Yeah,
that
what if
just
I-
entitles you to free sandwiches
Yeah,
at
if-
any location?
If I want to eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner at Subway every day for the rest of my life,
Free
I should be
sandwiches
able
for
to.
life.
They even have breakfast now.
Yeah.
So, what, they just equate it to like, we're going to say it's 50 grand? Bullshit.
guess.
Oh, see, they lost, then it's 50 grand that they're giving you.
Yeah.
And it's only 50 grand worth of subs.
Yeah, it's not even 50 grand. It's
Right.
50 grand worth of subs. They're getting publicity for it, which is the point. The others
So
will-
that's what, at $5 foot long? So that's 10,000.
but their footlongs aren't $5 anymore.
I think they still do the song, don't they? Wait a
No,
minute, so
I think
that's
their
10,000
prices have gone up. E was bitching
Well,
about this because
everything's going up. So,
Right.
so at $5, let's just say that's 10,000 subs at $5 a piece.
How many years is that if you went every day? 10,000 divided by 365?
Yeah. So you go with basically 3 into 100, so 30 years. That's just basic bullshit.
that'll
math.
cover me.
I'm probably going to
Yeah,
get.
yeah.
Oh, that's pretty close.
That'll cover me. I'm not going to survive.
Oh, how
30
long do you think it
years.
would take E to do that?
How long would it take E to
Yeah,
get through it?
to come up with the 30 years.
Oh.
Of how long?
Yeah. Get back to me next week.
Math.
So the others will receive. So they're only doing this for like 8 people at the 2x2, 8 people at the 3x3, and 1 at the 12x12.
All right.
So tattoos will be made on a first come, first serve, walk-in only basis. The other people, so that you get 50 grand if you
Yep.
get the 12x12. The others will receive a $372 gift card for the month,
And
and
shit fucking number.
yeah, really,
break that thing down.
and $4,380 for the year one.
But lifetime is just around 50.
Yeah.
These other ones got to be stupid numbers. Well, it's based on 4 subs a week for.
I would say you got to do it every day. Like if you want to eat there every day for dinner.
Yeah.
Anyone attending the block party who is unwilling to get inked will enjoy a free 6-inch sub from Subway. Earlier this month, Subway gave 1 million 6-inch sandwiches to celebrate the launch of its revamped Subway Series menu. I've never heard of that, but not bad.
No,
Not bad.
yeah, you'd have to really. I mean, if you ate that much Subway, how fucking fast? I mean, that's probably part of their genius. How fast you die
Yeah.
if you just shovel that garbage into your face.
Yeah.
Every fucking day.
Yeah.
Yeah. They'll never get through that 50 grand. That was genius, Mark. Well done.
He's going to eat 10 grand worth of subs and
Right?
keel over.
Exactly.
I haven't had a Subway sub in a
He's not
minute.
going to use it and live, or he's going to use them and die before they're all gone.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
It's been a minute for me.
You could give those out for Christmas gifts, though, to friends and shit every year. You'd be good. You know, here's $100 in free subs. You know?
Yeah, I tell you, the $5 footlong, the Italian BMT with a little the vinegar and oil on that.
Yeah.
That's a damn good sandwich.
I like the roast beef with mayo.
Yo, you like the Hope Solo?
The Hope Solo.
The Hope Solo with the with the cream pie.
Yeah. There's a few of them I like in there, but it's been a minute since
Sweet
I've been there.
teriyaki chicken's not too
Love
bad.
that. Love
Not
that.
too bad.
Yep.
A little too sweet sometimes.
All right, I got to whiz like
Yeah,
crazy.
let's
do
do
an
it.
email and get out of here.
Hit it.
Ease this in hell. I should probably save this, sir.
Oh, till he's here.
Yeah, why not?
Let him retort.
Yeah.
Do we have another option?
Yeah. This was interesting. Mike, you like the new Bronco. How about a Bronco Raptor?
Oh, super fast, super badass.
Who's out there? I see someone on our lawn with a doggy.
They're walking down the street. It's okay. Keep it moving, asshole!
Don't do that.
Better not shit on my. Oh, he is. He's shitting on the yard.
Who is it?
I don't know. I don't know that guy.
Better be getting picked up.
I don't want to alarm you, but
What?
he's black.
Is he?
I'm just kidding. The dog. And the guy.
It's
But
like
whatever.
I can't see him. I don't know. All right, the new Ford Bronco Raptor carries a starting price of $69,995. Deliveries will begin this summer, and those with an existing Bronco order can choose to upgrade to the Raptor, 3-liter V6 engine that will make around 418 horsepower. The Raptor comes standard with 37-inch tires.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that Raptor, the F-150 Raptor, is pretty badass.
Yeah,
I don't.
This
know
one
that
looked pretty cool. I think
sure.
you sent a link with a video or picture. And
I'm sure it's badass.
Yeah.
You know, those things. Like, do you really need like a really, really fast truck?
Well,
My truck's pretty fast.
you know, my brother falls into that category. Of people that have an existing order.
Oh.
He ordered a Bronco, the full size one, a year ago.
Still doesn't have it.
Still doesn't have it.
Adorable.
And they haven't said like when he's getting it.
Yeah.
He custom ordered it. And but he would fall into that category, I suppose, if
Yeah.
he wanted to like, hey,
If you want to wait another year and a half, go ahead and
right.
change your order now and upgrade it.
yeah. Anyway, let's get out of here. I'm
All
gonna
right.
lose my pants. All right, everybody. Thank you for hanging with us. Hope you had fun. We'll be back tomorrow. We'll see you then. Enjoy Chicago tonight, T.
Thank you.